Hey guys, today's tip and trick is going to be focusing around waterproofing your pack. In the Pacific Northwest, it's an essential component to enjoying the outdoors. Keeping your gear dry, keeping your electronics dry, and honestly, if you've ever walked in or crawled into a rain-soaked down sleeping bag, it's an overall icky, miserable experience. So follow these steps on how to keep your pack dry and everything you need inside as dry as you want them to be. Hey guys, let's get to waterproofing our packs. So the best way of waterproofing your pack is going to be a combination of products you have at the house and investing a little bit further at your local outdoor store. One of the easiest and cheapest ways of doing the initial setup for what you're waterproofing is in getting a 3 mil garbage bag. It's important you get a 3 mil or 5 mil, that way it's thick enough to withstand some of the hard gear and you put it in there and it'll last for a couple days in the backcountry with it. But I got an empty bag, got an empty pack. I'm just going to line the inside of this thing. And I'm going to kind of spread this thing out because this is how I'm going to basically start loading my pack up once I open it up. Now, if I want to invest a little bit more money into replace a 3 mil bag, I can kind of get one of these waterproof stuff stacks right here. Oftentimes they're found in the paddling section of your outdoor store. I would look for the one, if I'm going to invest the money, that has a one-way valve in it, which means when I seal this thing off, I can start pushing all the air through that one-way valve as it goes through there. But these are going to be a healthy investment to your gear. Have my 3 mil bag, it's already in there. Now I start loading in equipment. I like to modularize all my stuff so it's not all in one big bag, but you can do that too. So I got my puffy, my sleeping bag, my Thermarest. Right? Take this, cinch this down, try and work all the air out as best as possible with this thing. Give it a couple twists, and then tuck this thing in there. Right? Now, another thing that I do is a while back, I invested into the Eagle Creek compression bags. So basically, it's a huge Ziploc bag with some one-way valves in it. I have a R1 hoodie, I have some trekking pants, socks, underwear, t-shirt, all that kind of stuff. Put it in the Ziploc, fold the Ziploc out, and I'm going to force all this air out of there. So I compress all my clothes, but it also provides them with waterproof material on there. I'm going to stuff this in here. Now this is the internal frame pack, so I like it a little bit more rigidity up against my back, so I'm putting it right up next to my spine, where my spine would be, kind of stiffen this pack up. And then I invested into some smaller 8-liter Sea to Summit, little ditty bags or waterproof stuff sack. Stove, cooking gear, food, all that kind of stuff. They come in various sizes and colors. Put this in here. Now it has a roll down flap, but I want to get all the air out. I'm going to kind of milk this thing out, and I just put a pretty good spin on this thing. And then I can either compress it or I'm just going to stuff it because I already know it's going to be good to hook. Don't forget, you can still have some products from home that works. This is just a standard gallon Ziploc bag that I have spare socks, a headlamp, and whatnot. I can take all the air out of this thing, get it in there, and I'll probably put this in my brain so that thing I have that for quick access. All these components are going to help waterproof my pack internally, but I still don't want my pack to get wet because I'm one of those guys that has, I got a map out here in my flap, I have some things in my little quick go-to pouches and all that kind of stuff. So I suggest investing a little bit into a waterproof rain fly. This goes over top of your pack all the way to the bottom. This is a sound investment. Some of the newer packs already have these things installed, but having this right here is going to be a great alternative to putting a poncho on and losing some mobility side. This keeps obviously your belly band and your shoulder straps exposed so you can still operate with this pack. Hope these tips will help you guys out, and so this will work for fanny packs to day packs to climbing packs to expedition packs. Critical component to seeking adventure, specifically in the Pacific Northwest where we get rain all the time. Thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy.